Hey, what's going on, guys? It's noon here in Austin, Texas, which means it is time for another Meditation Monday. We will wait for Geeta to join us as she is the fearless leader that we look to. Hey, Geeta, welcome aboard. Let's get you set up. Today's is going to be an intentional action. So we're going to Hey, Geeta, how you doing?
Hi, I'm doing good. How are you, Gage?
Great, great. I was just explaining that we are going to continue building this month on those meditations that we've done, doing intentional action today.
Hmm.
So that we'll build on, the openness to clarity, the abundance. And so finally, now we're going to set all of that into motion and
Correct.
get going with the intentional action. So Geeta, can
Absolutely.
you just elaborate a little bit on what intentional action means to you and how to kind of maybe implement it in our own lives?
Okay. All right. So, shall we get started, or we should wait for some more people? What do you
We can
say?
wait. We can wait for a little bit. I was maybe wondering
Okay.
if you just wanted to explain it for just a second, and we can allow some people to join in before the meditation.
Right. Okay. So, like when we are doing meditation, I would be explaining that time as well because
Hmm.
it's going to be in continuation of what inspired action is.
Right,
Um,
inspired.
so,
Sorry, inspired action, intentional action.
yeah,
They
that's
go
fine.
hand in
That's one
hand,
of the
right?
same
Yeah.
thing. Yeah. That's okay. So, yeah, so many people know they've heard this word, what is
Hmm.
inspired action is, but what it really means truly is when you take or you start listening to those little nudges from your intuitive mind
Hmm.
coming to you, and you start to take actions along with it. So that is
Right.
what an inspired action is. So it has so much of energy to itself. And I'll be talking all that in my meditation today, like how people can connect to it. And what are those intuitive nudges during the day? We all
Hmm.
get them, but do we choose to listen to them? I don't think
Not
so.
often.
Yeah, not often,
It
right?
scares us a little bit, right? I think sometimes
Yeah.
that inner feeling's a little scary, and
Hmm.
there's no weighing of knowing if it's going to be true and it's going to turn out
Hmm.
fine. So it's a lot of about that intuitive response and just
Correct.
believing in that kind of gut feeling.
Absolutely. So that is what the inspired action means all about, because
Great.
it's a very different kind of energy. It's a very, very different kind of consciousness. It's a very different kind of state of mind.
Hmm.
So it is knowing that somewhere in your heart, you just know it. You just
Hmm.
know it purely. This is what it is, something
Right.
like that.
Exactly.
So we'll be doing all that. And it's a very, I think it's a beautiful meditation if you like to do it again and again,
Hmm.
because to get to that, get out of from your mind space to your heart space is the whole idea about,
Hmm.
right? So that's where the inspired action comes in, and I'll talk to you what are the side effects of inspired action once you
Okay.
take it. So
Great.
we'll be doing that kind of meditation where everybody could relate to it,
Excellent.
and if they choose to um, take that action which is based on their intuitive nudges. I don't know how many people would understand that,
Hmm.
but try it out. You can always do little steps, and you should
Right.
see how would they work it out for you. So it's not an action, by the way. It's very different from action, because action means that you just directly take the action. For
Right.
instance, if you're working, you just take an action. You're
Hmm.
at home, you take an action. So action is simple action. So
Hmm.
what you think about it, and you just take an action. But inspired action is nothing to do with that. Inspired
Okay.
action is where you are in your heart space,
Hmm.
and it is a different kind of feeling, and it's a different kind of joy and happiness attached to it. So we'll
Right.
talk about it more on it.
Fantastic. Well, thank you for that brief introductory. I'm excited to see what this meditation brings. I know that each one of them have really cleared my mind, and each one of them has done the exact thing that it's supposed to do. So
Mhm.
if you have hesitations in joining these meditations, don't go with that intuition to dive
Correct.
in and just completely trust yourself in this next 20 minutes or so.
Yeah, absolutely. All right. So
Well,
shall we
shall
get
we? I
started?
think I think we shall. I'm excited.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Just let me know the volume of.
That's great. Yeah,
It's okay.
that's
All right.
perfect. Hmm.
All right. Great. All right. Okay. All right. Like always, please sit back and relax yourself. Just try to follow the sound of my voice. And now you can all close your eyes. If you wish to, keep your palms on your knees, or if you're sitting, all is good, facing upwards. Try to bring your shoulders a little bit down and just relax. Slow down and deepen your breathing. Let's breathe in and breathe out. Let's breathe in and breathe out. One more time. Let's breathe in and breathe out. Keep this steady rhythm of relaxed, deep breaths. With each breath, you relax a little more. Focus on your breath. As you breathe in, fill up your belly. And as you breathe out, any physical, mental, emotional tension gets released with it. All that matters is this moment. This is your moment, your now, right now. Breathe in and breathe out any tensions. Try to relax more deeply. Inspired action meditation. Inspired action is listening to all intuitive nudges during the day for you to take the right action. My taking of inspired action gives me the sheer joy and happiness. I am following the natural flow of my energy. I feel inspired to act in a certain way, to go somewhere or call someone, and the results seem to come with an ease. I feel a real pull to do it and act on it. It can lead to results better than I imagined. This kind of inspired action is joyful, fun, and I love to do it. It's usually accompanied by high energy, feelings of excitement, and enthusiasm. I feel like I could do it all day. The things happen with ease, people, circumstances turn up to help me in any ways. Everything just flows. Even the obstacles turn out to be blessings, showing my quicker or better path, or slightly different result that is even better than I originally planned. I always do my best work and get the best results when I'm taking my inspired action. I always do my best work and get the best results when I am taking my inspired action. Let's do it one more time. I always do my best work and get the best results when I'm taking my inspired action. Which leads me to the right place at the right time. Happy coincidences happen. Synchronicity starts to appear everywhere. I love taking my inspired action. I love taking my inspired action. I love taking inspired action by listening to my intuitive nudges. I love taking my inspired action by listening to my intuitive nudges. Let's all do 3 sets of deep breathing. Breathe in and breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. One more time. Breathe in and breathe out. Let's breathe normally. Whenever you're ready, very slowly and gradually open up your eyes. Okay. Let's rub our hands together and put it on your eyes. Let's rub our hands together again and put it on our throats. May we always be able to speak the truth, which is aligned to our soul. And let's rub our hands together one more time and put it on our hearts. And please repeat after me. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Well, thank you, Geeta.
Oh, you're so
Thank
welcome.
you so much for that.
Yeah. How did you feel it?
I felt great, and I think what was really exciting, and it'd be interesting to hear some of other people's experience, maybe if they hadn't gone through the previous meditations. But with the meditation of being open to clarity and focus, and then open to abundance as well, all of those intertwined in what was working in my mind, in my heart, and in my visualization in this meditation. And you talked about the joy before we began this. And you know, there's several career paths that you know, I've been looking into, and you know, how to help give back to community and contribution. And one in particular kind of stuck out in my mind during this, and the joy, the pure, just clear joy that resonated in my heart. I haven't even attempted this career or job or anything like that, and you could feel almost a physical connection with the visualization. And again, I think that clarity and that abundance from our previous meditations really helped fuel that inspired action. And you're right, it's not about the action. It's not about just doing the task. It's about that intuition, that intuitive sense. And wow, I mean, in you know, less than 20 minutes, it was just completely drawn out of me, and so clear in my mind, again, because I think I was open to it. And that intuitiveness, that the deep breathing and the focus and the clarity, it doesn't allow you to fabricate new ideas and force yourself to think of the thing that, you know, you think you want. It just, it so naturally comes out. So I had such a great experience in this meditation. And again, every week it just becomes more and more powerful as we kind of build on these meditations. So again, I must thank you so much for
you are so welcome.
You know,
and like everybody whosoever has joined us today, we are glad that you could join us. And like and it was surprisingly today, I observed while I was doing meditation, and I saw some of the times you were smiling. So probably you were getting your some kind of nudges there.
Absolutely. Oh,
so
yeah.
that was a great thing happening. You can just see it live happening, you know, when somebody's absolutely immersed into a meditation and they're following it, when their heart is open, basically.
Absolutely.
And today's meditation was all about the intuition, those intuitive nudges. Even they're smaller, nothing has to be huge, but just the recognition of that. And I could see it on like Gage's, the way he responded to it. He had a smile on his face. Probably he thought of something or something happened. So that's what the direct connection to that was happening. So it was amazing to watch that, Gage. Thank you for, I hope a lot of people might have noticed, but I certainly did. But that is a great one. So that is just right there, a kind of like how meditation really is effective and how it works. You know, and when somebody's totally calm and relaxed and they're just enjoying it. And by the way, inspired action is all about when you're in sheer joy and happiness.
Mm-hmm.
So you are able to listen to those things which are,
Right.
just trying to get your attention during the day or any time. But
Mm-hmm.
we tend to avoid them and not listen
Right.
because, yeah, sometimes, we probably, most of the times we ignore them, we think
Mm-hmm.
it's not true.
Mm-hmm.
Even when they're
Exactly.
saying, go and just do that, nah, that's not good for me, something like that, right? We
Right.
always, I mean, that happens to everybody. It's just not, nobody, I don't think anybody can say they're 100% intuitive all the time. There
Sure.
might be some people, which is excellent.
Right.
But like for the
A lot
normal
of practice.
people,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, like us, we have to work on it
Mm-hmm.
because that's a skill or that's a muscle we always have to work on. Intuition is a very
Exactly.
different kind of skill.
Mm-hmm.
And to work with it, we have to use so many tools and so many other techniques to get there. So
Right.
I hope, having said that, with today's session, anything else you would like to add,
I just
Gage?
wanted to add, you talked about the smiling and stuff like that during the meditation. I just want to reiterate that none of that's fabricated, right? I mean, I may
Yeah.
have an acting degree and be in theater and all, but
Mm-hmm.
all of these are just pure illicit joy.
Mm-hmm.
Everything that's coming out is natural, organic.
Mm-hmm.
Because, I just go into my own world,
Yes.
with the guide of
That's
your
what it
voice
happens.
and
Right. Right.
exactly. And so it really is just free of inhibition. It's
I know.
absolute pure. So I just want to make sure that, those watching, if you're skeptical about it, just try it. Just do it.
Yeah,
Just do
just
this
right.
meditation, and truly trust yourself. Trust yourself
Correct.
not only
Correct.
with the intuition, but just trust yourself in the meditation. Trust yourself that
Yeah.
your mind can clear. And, I know how busy our lives can get. So,
Correct.
and then furthermore, if you guys want, kind of more of an advanced option, if
Mm-hmm.
these are kind of, lining up with what you are
Mm-hmm.
into and want to continue this further.
Mm-hmm.
Next month, I think we're going to be maybe doing some workshops. So I just want to
Mm-hmm.
kind of put that out there, guys, that
Mm-hmm.
we might have some more advanced workshops.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll get that together for you guys. And if
Mm-hmm.
you guys have any questions, comments, or you want to see something different, feel free to
Mm-hmm.
DM either one of us. We're
Mm-hmm.
always here to listen to you guys and
Yeah.
respond to you guys because this is what this is for.
Yeah.
So if you have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to reach
Mm-hmm.
out to us in any
Yeah.
way you know how to, and we can always go from there. So thank you again, Geeta. I really
I
appreciate
mean,
your
I just,
time.
before we
Yeah.
go end this session, I just wanted to add because, like you said, you picked out a good point because what everybody must be thinking, because Gage and I have been working with Gage for a long time, so that's why
Mm-hmm.
we know there's a level of comfort over there and
Right.
understanding and
Yeah.
everything. But don't shy away, even if
Mm-mm.
this happens to you in the first session, it's awesome. That means you're very receptive, you
Right.
are responding to it very well. But if it doesn't happen, that is good as well. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So there's no judgment over there. Like
None. None.
I
None.
just
Start
happened to
somewhere.
observe today. That's why I just commented on how
Yeah.
Gage was responding to it. But all is good. So please,
Mm-hmm.
let's not judge anything about
Never.
it.
No.
Just go with the flow. Just try it out. Just see
Mm-hmm.
how you respond to it, how you feel about it.
Yeah.
So more important is the feeling, right? So
Exactly.
please don't underestimate the feelings.
No. Definitely
Never
not.
do that. So please do that. And if you have any comments, questions, and like Kate said, in
Mm-hmm.
the next month we'll be going with something different. We'll
Mm-hmm.
of course we'll post on our Instagrams, and
We'll
we'll
let
find
you
out.
know.
Yeah, let you know
Yeah.
soon. And but make sure that you just try it out once.
Yeah.
So don't get
Please.
too much entanglement into thinking, oh, it's good or not. Please do it. Please do it and
Yes.
see yourself how it works for you. All right, that's an
Absolutely.
important part of it. All right.
Awesome. Well, thank you
Okay.
so much for everyone who joined. Thank you, Geeta, for taking us through this amazing journey today and the last
Yeah,
few
you are
weeks.
so welcome, and everybody else too. All right.
Very grateful
All
for
right.
everyone who
See you
joined.
on next Monday.
See you next Monday. We'll have another one for you guys at the same
All
time,
right.
same place.
All right.
All right,
Great.
guys. Take
All
care.
right. Take care. Bye bye, everyone.
Bye.